What's going on, guys? Hey, thank you so much for coming back for another video of our new releases. I am Stubbs121 with Gamers Initiative, and I certainly appreciate you stopping by, just checking out the channel, just being here. We really appreciate it more than you know, so thank you guys so much for that. Today we're cranking down. We are busting out some new releases that we think that you guys should totally check out. New releases that are kind of getting a serious amount of hype, and we totally think that you guys should check these games out as well too, because they will be some serious, and we've quoted this before, serious bangers with a capital B. I'm just saying. Seriously, guys, you guys totally need to check out these games. With that being said, though, before we do anything, if you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. We certainly appreciate it more than you know, so thank you so much for just being here. Thank you for being a part of the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome, thank you. If you are a veteran of the channel, thank you for just being here, as you guys always are, so thank you guys so much. If you guys want to check out some amazing stuff as well too, head over to my Instagram as well as my Twitter as well too, and we just started a Discord as well too, so be a community member, be a part of that. Give us some fun things that we should talk about. If you got some great ideas, you guys can check out all the links down below as well too. So let's get underway, let's get these games going, let's get this party started, and we'll see where it leads us. Let's go. Now, for all you love boats out there, at the time of the recording, this is Valentine's Day. So if you have not done anything for your special someone, what is wrong with you? Come on, get out of it. Come on, get after it, my friends. Seriously, you are being a giant pain in the butt, I'm just saying. But that's okay, because we're going to give you some topics. We're going to give you some ideas that you guys might be able to play with your significant other if you guys play games together. And these potentially might be bangers to play with your significant other. Just throwing that out there. Let's get underway. First one coming out February 17th, which is a couple days down the road. Coming to us from publisher Sega, by developer Creativity Assembly, coming out for PC. We are talking about Total War Warhammer 3. Now, this is a crazy series. This series has been going on for probably as long as I've been alive, to be honest. I don't know, but they have been around for such a long time. Total War Warhammer 3, TWW3 or WH3, is the third and final game in the Total War Warhammer series, being developed by Creative Assembly, as we said. It will be the sequel to Total War Warhammer and Total War Warhammer 2, and the culmination of the series, which is set in the Warhammer universe. The game will release on February 17th, February 2022, as I said, for the PC, and sometime later for Mac and Linux. The game will feature its own self-contained main campaign. Now, the campaign itself, guys, the map here, will be roughly twice the size of Eye of the Vortex from the previous game, which is freaking massive, I have to say. Now, those of you that actually own the first, second, and third will be able to play a combined mega campaign. Guys, seriously, if you guys own all three, holy cow, you guys can play a huge, quoted as literally being a very big campaign. Now, the Total War Warhammer 3 campaign will feature two new battle types. First one is survivor battles in the realm of chaos, and the second will be minor settlement battles. Some of these battle maps will feature a 360-degree angle of attack on a minor settlement. Now, that's really cool because it actually allows you to kind of see where you're attacking from. Generally, when we think of things like this, we're thinking like StarCraft, it's kind of that top-down version, Command and Conquer and that sort of thing. But this actually allows us to kind of get a complete 360 around the entire map to see exactly where you're attacking. Possibly it can lead to advantages that you have as well as disadvantages to learn and to understand how you should really be attacking some of these settlements. Now, there's actually two smaller campaigns built into this game as well too. Darkness and Disharmony, set in Cathaway, and Something Rotten, set in Kislev. Now, guys, we are talking about Total War Warhammer 3, coming out February 17th, 2022. This is brought to us by Creative Assembly, publisher Sega, coming out for PC. So you guys better pick this game up if you guys are excited for this. If you are a big fan of the Warhammer series, let me know down below. I mean, is this a title that I should be playing? I'm just curious because it's something that I've always kind of wanted to take a peek at, but I don't know, because I grew up playing the Command & Conquer series and it looks similar in some aspects, so I don't know. Should I pick up this game? You guys let me know down below. Let's get on number 2. Here we go. Let's go. Alright, guys, number 2 on our list for the day for the games that we think that you guys should totally pick up. We are talking about Elix 2. Coming out for PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series X, S, and 1, and of course the PC. Now, this is developed by Piranha Bytes, Publisher, of course, is THQ Nordic. It is an action game, and it looks crazy fun, guys, I have to say, coming out March 1st, 2022. Now, for those of you guys that did not play the first one, let me give you guys kind of like a quick rundown here, because you guys need to know a little information before we get underway with this now. So Elix, also known as Eclectic, Lavish, Exhilarating Xeno, is a science fantasy themed action RPG published by THQ Nordic, as we said previously. It was released on October 17th, 2017. Now, in short, the protagonist, Jax. Now, he joins a war for the powerful resource Elix, which gives people like magic powers, basically. You know, the game world is a mix of futuristic and medieval, in which the players can use guns, swords, and magic against enemies. Now, the outlaws, kind of the bad guys we're talking about here, only want profit and freedom. They use any modern weapons and technology they can find. Being masters of putting to use any old scraps, they use Elix to create powerful drugs. Now, the clerics, who believe in a god called Kalan, are the most knowledgeable and technologically advanced faction, and believe that their religion can save the world. These factions, the free people, fight each other over resources, land, and Elix, but they all share one common enemy, the Alebs. The Alebs are ex-clerics who decided they should use Elix by consuming it directly into their bodies, making them very strong, but at a cost of personality. They use the most advanced technology and work blindly under the command of the Hybrid, an ancient being that wants to gather all the Elix of the planet to achieve a state, basically a new state of evolution for the Alebs. Jax is an Aleb commander though, and he's on a special mission. His aircraft is shot down by an unknown enemy and then crashes over a big mountain. He is knocked out for days. Now, we are talking like days go by, nothing happens. He is knocked out completely, in which most of the Elix actually clears out of his body, leaving him weak and alone in an unknown location and with a chaos of emotions, as one of the quests is called. He needs to regain his power by joining a faction. He learns about how the free people live, while at the same time tries to understand what happened on the day of the crash and who actually attacked him. Now that I have the basics out of the way, and you kind of have a quick rundown of Elix 2, I'm going to give a quick spoiler alert, so if you don't want to hear the finale or the ending of Elix 1, please jump ahead. I'm going to give you a 5-second warning. Alright, there's your 5-second warning. Now, several years after Jax defeated the Hybrid, a new threat arises from the sky, unleashing the dangerous powers of Dark Elix and endangering all life on the planet. In order to defend the peace of Magalan and the safety of his own family, Jax has to go on a mission to convince the factions to unite against the invaders. Dive into a huge, handcrafted, completely unique world with multiple factions and diverse environments set in a post-apocalyptic science fantasy universe. Explore the vast world of Magalan with your jetpack and play through the epic story, of course the way that you want to play. Interact with lived-in worlds full of unique NPCs who will remember what you've done and react accordingly. Now, this begs the question, will you join, or will you leave your group depending on how you behave? Are you able to be killed, which will have an effect on the story? Engage in fluid, close combat, and of course range combat with a massively improved control system. Experience a story where your actions have consequences, immersing you in a world of moral decisions. Now guys, we are talking about Elix 2, coming out on March 1st, 2022 for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series X, S, 1, and PC, of course. This is brought to us by Piranha Bytes, publisher THQ Nordic. Let's get underway. Alright guys, next up on our list, we are talking about a PlayStation exclusive coming out for PlayStation 4 and 5, March 4th, 2022. This game brought to us by Polyphony Digital and of course publisher PlayStation Studios. Now before we get underway guys, we are talking about a racing game, and I'm not just talking about any racing game here guys. And when people think about racing games, two names usually come to mind. First of course is Forza. I mean, classic game, amazing art style, absolutely gorgeous, Xbox exclusive, but Sony's got something in their back pocket that they are well known for that wipes the floor and certainly keeps up with Forza. I am talking about Gran Turismo 7, guys. This is the 7th installment of the Gran Turismo series that you guys need to pick up. Now, this game is coming out March 4th, 2022. And while everyone may already know what the point of a racing game is, you may not know what the features of this one is. So let me rattle them off to you real quick. We get over 400 cars from more than 60 automotive brands from around the world. Let me repeat that, guys. Over 400 cars that we get to play with. Tracks from 34 locations with 97 layouts. We get a car-themed resort, as well as a cafe, a place to discover car history and culture. There are 3 car dealerships, world circuits, where tracks around the world can be visited to be raced on, license center, missions, tuning shop, GT Auto, and livery editor to personalize our cars just the way we want them to be, so we can enjoy taking elaborate photographs of our sweet cars. Showcase where we can interact with each other from around the world via user-generated content, of course, where we get more natural changes in track conditions. They introduced the Rainfall Radar, a further evolved physics simulation model, music rally, a new mode to enjoy driving at the sound of music any way you want to drive. Now, of course, there are many more features to go over, guys, but honestly, if I kept talking, we would be here all day. And literally, guys, I know you guys love the sound of my voice. I know you do, but if I keep talking, we're going to be here all day, and there are more games that we need to go over. So I'm talking about Gran Turismo 7, guys. PlayStation exclusive, coming out for PlayStation 4 and 5. The developer, Polyphony Digital. Publisher, of course, is PlayStation Studios, coming out March 4th, 2022. That is Gran Turismo 7. You guys need to pick up this beauty, because it's going to be live soon. Alright guys, last up on our list, and I know it's sad to say, I know it is, because I know you guys love listening to my voice, and I know that you guys love hearing all these games that are coming out. But again, guys, if you guys want to hear more, definitely hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. We really appreciate it, guys, more than you guys honestly know. So thank you guys so much for just being here. Let's get underway. Let's get underway to our final one for the day. So let's do this. We are talking about Aztech Forgotten Gods, coming out for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series XS, One, Switch, and PC. Now, this game is developed by Lienzo, and of course the publisher is the same thing, Lienzo as well, coming out March 10th, 2022. Now, this story follows a young girl, Actili, who blames herself for her father's accidental death. Now, the tragedy scarred her physically and mentally, leaving her with one arm and a severe lack of confidence. While she still regrets what happened, enough time has passed that she's buried those feelings deep and carried on with a normal life. Years later, though, at one of the city's most ancient archaeological sites with her mother, Nantasen, Actili is involved in yet another accident. As a result, huge creatures emerge from beneath the ground and attempt to destroy everything Actili holds dear, including her mother. To combat these colossi, Actili wields an ancient artifact that fits over her missing arm, allowing her to soar through the air and punch with immeasurable strength. Through her journey, Actili recovers her self-confidence and accepts the responsibility of fighting for her people. Actili battles the colossal Forgotten Gods to uncover the truth behind her far future Mesoamerican metropolis. She'll have to turn the gods' powers against them as she soars through the city with power and grace using an ancient artifact remnant of long time forgotten. Now guys, this game looks super fun and I'm so excited to play this game. I am totally going to be picking this up because I can't really decide which one I'm going to pick it up for, my PC or my PlayStation 5. Such a tough decision because I'm really excited for this game. But again, guys, this game is coming out for PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series XS, One, Switch, and PC, coming out March 10th, 2022. Alright guys, that just about wraps it up for our new releases. We really appreciate that you guys are here checking them out, just being a part of the channel as well too. If you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. We appreciate it so much. I've been Stubbs121 with Gamers Initiative. Thank you guys for just being here. If you guys want to check out more about me, you guys can definitely check out the links below, including my Twitter, my Instagram, and of course the Discord community that we just started. Come be a part of it. Come say hi. We would love for you to be a part of it. So thank you guys so much. Thank you once again for being part of the video. It really means the world to us. Like we always say, don't forget to be awesome and don't forget to love, because hell, we could always use it. And I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next video. Adios.